15 he's won in 15 months, a total of only 30 rounds, most of those incomplete.
My lords, ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the main event of the evening. Frank Warren presents a middleweight contest over 8 3-minute rounds, sponsored by Croxley Script. Between and introducing to you, in the red corner from Leeds, with a record of 9 wins in 9 fights, Darren Hobson. And in the blue corner, from Ilford, with a record of 15 wins in 15 fights, the Dark Destroyer, Nigel. At the weigh-in at 1 o'clock today, Hobson scaled 12 stone, Benn 11 stone 7 pounds. Your officials for this contest, appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control, the timekeeper, Mr. Lou Hubbard from Norwich, and the referee, Mr. David Paris from Tottenham.
Paris just made up to star referee last week, 43-year-old grandfather, would you believe? That means he can handle world title fights as well. Who knows, Nigel Benn might just be going for one of those sometime in the future. He believes in finishing things very quickly, does Nigel Benn. Away we go in the first. Nigel Benn knew nothing about this opponent. He said he was going to have a look at him and then do the usual business. Interesting that Darren Hobson's handlers have decided to take this opportunity. They see this as a very good payday and a good opportunity for him to gate crash the rankings, probably somewhere up in the top 20. Darren Hobson in the white trunks. This fight has already lasted longer than Nigel Benn's last appearance in this region on seconds out. To be fair to Hobson, he's showing a lot of confidence in there. Half a stone heavier, don't forget, and not overawed by his opponent. In experience, there's not much in it between these two. Just about a year at the professional game for each of them. But of course, Nigel Benn is the man who's made the massive impact and has had all the publicity. There's the right over the top from Benn. That's the one, was the cry from Brian Lynch in the corner to my right, and immediately Hobson visits the canvas for the first time as a pro. Is Nigel Benn going to finish this in the very first round? Hobson is hurt and down and groggy again. Taking the count from referee Dave Paris. He might even struggle to beat this count. He has struggled to beat it. Another first round victory for Nigel Benn. Big Ben strikes again. Before the end of the first round, there's the jubilation from Brian Lynch. Victory number 16. A very one-sided affair. Darren Hobson looked to be starting off with a fair amount of confidence, and then one of Nigel Benn's right hands got him and he was in instant trouble. Nigel Benn just going over to console with him. Let's get Barry McGuigan's view of how this fight finished. Barry.
Yes, the one thing that Darren was doing wrong was although he was being aggressive, which looked good, he was leaving himself open to the right hand over the top, and although he confused Benn, here comes this right. He chops it right down. that's what done the damage. The first one was straight, the second one was a hook, and you don't let this guy hit you.
Well, there he is, Nigel Benn. Just wait for the official announcement.
49 seconds of the first round.